Now here's meteorologist Pete Mangione with your live Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
You're looking at some video from Michigan where they are cleaning up and digging out. You can see some people enjoying it, but a lot of us not looking forward to this snow. Now, we're not going to see nearly as much as they saw in parts of Michigan where some areas got over a foot of snow, but we will be seeing a little piece of a system moving through Michigan right now. Let's take you to live Pinpoint Doppler 12 and notice nothing going on. So if you have plans this afternoon or this evening, no problems. However, we're going to go into Futurecast mode. Notice what happens as we go into the evening hours. I'm going to fast forward through about midnight, and most of us start to pick up some light rain. As we go into 4 o'clock tomorrow morning, notice the blue showing up here to the north and west of I-95. This is likely the time frame where the snow will be coming down the hardest, especially north and west of 295. You can see some darker shades of blue here. At this point in Providence, we're mixing between rain and snow, and along places like Newport, Jamestown, we are in the rain showers. As we go into 7 o'clock in the morning, notice what happens. Precipitation starts to slide to the east, but in Providence and in places where you did not get any snow overnight, like Newport, you may briefly change over to some snow around 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, leading to maybe a slight reduction in visibility. Then as we go into 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, this thing is out of here. Make sure during tomorrow morning's commute you tune into Michelle's forecast, because she's going to be walking you through the radar. Remember, if a certain location is stuck under a moderate to heavy band of snow, that can make all the difference in the world in creating a delay when you're trying to make it to work. Now, we're not looking at, conditions which will lead to impassable roads tomorrow. However, you may want to allow an extra few minutes, so we're going to put you in the moderate category here on the Eyewitness News Threat Tracker, especially to the north and west of Providence, where we could see a little bit of accumulation on the roads. For the rest of us, it's likely just some accumulation on the grass and on those car tops. Right now, you could see some clouds trying to stream in, but we have a decent amount of sunshine this afternoon. You could see that cloud shield, though, approaching from the west. There is that snow in portions of upstate New York and Michigan. This is part one of the little system moving through. Another piece of energy will kind of join up with that cold air and produce some of that snow overnight. So here's what's going to happen to our temperatures this afternoon. Looking good, low 50s inland, upper 40s to around 50 degrees at the coast. And then tonight, notice temperatures starting to dip, but it takes a while for that to happen. So as we head into around 3, 4 o'clock tomorrow morning, notice how most of these numbers are still above freezing when that snow is coming down. Now, in places like Smithfield, Pasco, when you have heavy batches of snow, sometimes it can overpower these temperatures and stick to the roads anyway. So it's in places like Smithfield, Lincoln, where you may see some slick roads and a little bit of snow cover. But in places like Providence and points to the south and east, because of these temperatures above freezing, we're not looking at a lot of accumulation on the roadways. Then as we head into tomorrow afternoon, temperatures get to around the low 40s or so, but those winds will start gusting from the northwest. So even though we're not going to see any snow tomorrow afternoon, certainly not a comfortable day, and then that cold shot of air moves in for the weekend. So when you add everything up, 1 to 2 inches for inland areas, including Providence, at the coast, about a coating. But again, most of this will be on the grass and car tops. The exception, again, would be in places like Foster, up and through Pasco to the north and west of 295, where you may see some of that snow cover on the road. Again, check with Michelle tomorrow morning, especially with the live Pinpoint Doppler 12 radar. It's going to show exactly where those snow bands are setting up. As we look at the 7-day Futurecast, again, tomorrow afternoon, partly cloudy, low 40s, breezy. Cold shot of air number 1 is right here on Saturday with 39 degrees. Could see some rain moving in, maybe briefly mixing to sleet or snow late Sunday night, but most of us will come down as liquid rain. And then Monday looks like a rainy day with temperatures in the mid-40s. And then this is cold shot of air number 2. This will likely be even colder than the one we're going to see this weekend, with those high temperatures only in the low to mid-30s, low temperatures in the 20s. So we do get a break in the cold blasts as we head into the beginning of next week, but the cold air does return again. So again, Danielle, check in with us tonight with Tony and tomorrow morning with Michelle, and we will track you through which will mostly be just a light snow event.
Okay, thanks, Pete.
Yep.
Now we want to show you what we're working on for Eyewitness News starting live at 5 tonight. Things quickly spiral out of control as a Massachusetts community sounds off